Global markets rally on the Federal Reserve interest rate hike, and the British Prime Minister fails to secure an oil output increase. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. The Federal Reserve has launched its most aggressive tightening campaign in decades as it raised interest rates by a quarter point overnight and signaled 6 more increases this year. U.S. policymakers voted to lift their key rate to a target range of 0.25% to 0.5% after 2 years of holding borrowing costs near zero to protect the economy from the pandemic. Officials forecast a sequence of rate hikes to 1.9% at year's end and then to about 2.8% by the end of 2023. Global markets rallied on the news, bolstered by China's pledge to help stabilize markets. Optimism over talks between Russia and Ukraine also buoyed equities. Wall Street stocks capped a banner day for global equities, with the S&P piling on more than 2%. The Fed's first interest rate hike since 2018 marks an effort to counter spiking consumer prices. Prime Minister Johnson failed to persuade Saudi Arabia and the UAE to make a public pledge for higher oil production after talks with their de facto leaders. Johnson reportedly aimed to convince them to pump more supply into the market to help the West cut its reliance on Russian oil. Johnson didn't unveil any concessions from the UAE or the Saudi side and said they stressed the need to work together to stabilize global energy markets. Bahrain's first regulated cryptocurrency trading platform, Rain Financial, has launched a new interface that allows users to access more than 55 new tradable coins. Rain says the new interface adopts a new coin swapping feature through which users can switch between cryptocurrencies without needing to go through buying and selling transactions each time. The platform claims that with its newly introduced 3-hour approval period scheme, it now has one of the fastest onboarding processes on the cryptocurrency trading platform market. Telecom giant Verizon has announced 3 enterprise infrastructure solutions task order awards worth $966.5 million by the U.S. Department of Defense. Verizon is set to provide network upgrade services and technical support services to the Pentagon, the DoD National Capital Region, and Fort Belvoir. Under the Pentagon task order, Verizon will transition its telecom infrastructure from copper-based telephony to advanced IP-based services. Let's take a look now at today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking. It tracks the daily ups and downs of the world's richest people. Our biggest winner today is Bernard Arnault and family, up $10.3 billion with net wealth of $167 billion. Our second biggest winner today is Elon Musk, up $9.1 billion with net wealth of $229.6 billion. And our third place winner is Ma Huateng, up $8.1 billion with net wealth of $39 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest billionaires news. The WTO has hailed a breakthrough between the EU, the US, and India and South Africa on waiving IP rights on COVID-19 vaccines. However, some of the details on waiving WTO rules on IP rights still need to be fleshed out. Since 2020, South Africa and India have called for IP rights to be temporarily lifted for coronavirus vaccines to boost production and address the gaping inequality in access between rich and poor nations. And Netflix is testing charging a fee to subscribers who share their accounts with people who don't live in their homes. Netflix has long taken a relaxed approach to users sharing passwords with family or friends, but recently saw a stock dive on quarterly results that showed cooling subscriber growth. So, Netflix will offer subscribers in some countries the option to add as many as 2 people to sub-accounts at a monthly fee of $2 to $3. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.